Hello everybody, and welcome back to the financial solutions part of yourfinancialsoul.com. And what we're going to talk about right now is really important. I really want you guys to pay attention to this, because if there is one thing that people are doing on a regular basis that is jeopardizing their lives, taking a lot of time away from their children, taking a lot of time away from what they should be doing in life, is this one thing right here. So please pay attention all the way through. What we're going to talk about is something that seems very basic, but just about everyone is messing up on, and that is paying your bills correctly. I'm not saying paying your bills on time. That's a good thing too. But what I'm saying is paying your bills correctly, and that's what we're going to talk about right now, and how to do that using FDI's system. What FDI has is a program called Equity Trax, that what they do is they go through and they actually show you how to pay your bills in the correct process, in order and on time, using the exact same amount of money that you're using right now, but doing it in a way that will pay your bills off faster. Remember, most people are just, oh, I'm going to pay this bill over here, I'll pay this bill a little bit late on this one, a little bit early on this one. It's just completely random. And there's an actual mathematical formula for how you pay everything off on time, and in fact paying it so you're paying a lot less interest over time. So this is how the process works. First, what we're going to do is just show you how the Equity Trax process works in terms of filling everything out, getting your information into the system. And just remember that your creditors want you to pay your bills incorrectly. Why? Because the more time you spend paying your bills, the more money they make. So let's go ahead and get started. When you go into log into FDI, just go into your back office and click on the Equity Trax button, and it will take you to the members only section right here. And what you will do is just go ahead to the right. You have a video consultation series where they actually step you through everything that you're going to do. You know, just add more information to the information I'm giving to you right now. And once you go through that, you find out what you need to do. You just go ahead and click on the Equity Trax worksheet. And what that does, it takes you to a place where you just simply go in and you're putting in the credit type, the creditor's name, you know, all the information that's needed in terms of the balance and the interest rate and your minimum monthly payment. And with that information, they're able to determine how you're supposed to pay your bills. And once again, your creditors don't want you to do this. You need to do this. Because what end up happening is, once they take your information and they process it, they're able to do an analysis. And what they will come back with is information that you can use in terms of paying your bills off correctly. And then we have a sample here, and let's call this Cousin Tina. Cousin Tina is a student in college, and she's just trying to get herself going, and already she has $42,150 in debt. And you know, that's actually pretty easy to do nowadays. I mean, just paying for the college, you got your car note and a couple of credit cards, you got it racked up, and you haven't even hit 25 yet. So these are things that she would do in this situation so she could pay off her bills faster. Now, the first thing to look at is the cost of debt savings. Just by using their mathematical formulation, she's able to save 54% of what the difference between what the creditors would have you ended off paying and what you should be ending off paying. And what we're going to look at, look down to your left, you have what ends up happening. The time in debt, according to what the creditors want you to do, is 25 years, 9 months. Once you go through Equity Trax, it takes you down to 7 years and 5 months. Let's break this analysis down. Okay, so she owes $42,150 on a car loan, Sallie Mae, Visa, and MasterCard, and she's making monthly payments of $600 in total. Well, once she goes through the Credit Trax analysis, you can see how much time she's saving. I mean, we're talking about 18 years and 4 months. Now, if you think about that, 18 years, let's say Tina has a baby. 18 years of paying your bills off correctly. You're missing your child's childhood because you're constantly at work. This is the reason why so many people are away from their children for so long, is because they're paying their bills incorrectly. Please, let's keep on going. I get passionate about this one because, you know, this is affecting a lot of people's lives right now. Right now, Tina is paying $264 a month in interest alone, and that is $8.66 per day. Now, because she's gone through the Equity Trax program, the money she saves will give her $250,000 cash by the time she still owes her creditors $7,200 if she was still going by their system. Isn't that amazing? Let's look at that again. $250,000 that she could have herself in cash instead of still owing $7,200. This is powerful information, really. And of course, you're able to schedule a consultation whenever you need to. So you're able to just go online. I'd like for you to call me at Monday at 5 o'clock because I have a question. And they will do that. So that's what you need to know. What will end up happening is that they will send you a Equity Trax monthly statement. And it will show you step by step how much you should be paying. What the process actually does, it allows you to go ahead and pay the monthly minimum on some of your bills, and for one particular bill, it'll have you paying more. Now, this is called snowballing. It's just a process of allowing you to get as much interest and principal down as quickly as possible so you can pay your bills off as fast as possible. So let's look at what happens with Tina's life going through this process. If she didn't do this, of course, we're still looking at that same principle of $42,150, but she'd be paying that for 25 years and 9 months with an interest of $24,175. Now, okay, it's easy to do the math on this, right? $42,000 and you're paying back $24,000, you're paying over half in interest. That's not good at all. And the total amount is $66,325. Now, using Equity Trax, Tina is able to take that same amount of money and she's paying off her bills in 7 years and 5 months. That's $11,000 in interest, and as a total, that's $53,232. So this is the point. Imagine working for 18 years to pay back that same loan. 18 years extra to pay back that same loan. This is what has been happening to thousands of Americans, well, thousands, millions of Americans. This is what drives people from their homes. This is why the reason you can't see your kids' soccer game because you have to go to work. The reason why there's so many latchkey kids. The reason why there are so many different problems is because we're paying our creditors way too much money. And they're not going to do anything to stop you from doing that. They're not going to say, pay us less, or, you know, here's a process where you can pay us faster. That's their business, is to suck as much money out of you as possible. So what they end up doing is taking your time and your life. This is the process that allows you to grab it back. I don't know if there's any much more I can say about this. Go to fdirep.com/Bayers, B-A-Y-E-R-S. Look at the information, join up, and get into this program as quickly as possible. It can change your life. Once again, my name is Brian Edward Ayers. Thanks for stopping by, and remember to study your time and your money. Have a good day.